to my channel. I am Amalie and thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I'm in full support of the fact that you need help. You need a maid to help you out with your home chores, to take care of your kids when you're not around. You definitely need somebody. You know, it's not easy combining all of this with your normal business and day-to-day activities. It's not easy. And now hiring a maid, it's not easy to get somebody too who will take care of your home the same way you would have. It's not easy to get somebody who will take care of your children the same way you would have. At least, even if it is to a 70% same way, it will be better. Irrespective of the way you got this person, whether it is through an agency or it is through a relative recommendation. Okay, so you need to be very careful on whoever you bring to your home. You know, this person is going to have access to you. This person is going to have access to your personal belongings, to your personal information. Is going to have access to your children. So it's very, very necessary, very, very important that you have somebody that you can trust, at least to some extent. You know, it's not easy to trust anyone, but at least to above 50% extent you can trust this person. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few keys, a few steps to follow in order to hire a good person. Okay, so the very first thing is answer this question: what do you need them for? Do you need this person to clean your home? Do you need this person to take care of your kids? You should be able to state your reason for employment, you know, so that you and the person will never have an issue. Like, this is your duty and this is not your duty. So you need to put boundaries. You can also set boundaries. So you need to pass that in. You need to put it up and like, okay, this is your job schedule. This is what you're supposed to do. You're in charge of my kids. You're in charge of cleaning my house. Make it known. If the person is just taking care of babies, fine. You're in charge of just taking care of my baby. If you're in charge of just make the person understand that this is my reason for being here. Then you should carry out a thorough background check on this person. You know, whoever it is that introduced them to you, if it is a relative, whoever that introduced them to you, you need to ask questions. Who is this person? Where are they coming from? Ask about their family. You can ask them. You can ask even the person who introduced them to you. You're like, your family, what do you do? What were you doing before you came here? You know, you need to do a proper background check, because anybody who wasn't raised with love, it's not possible for that person to give back love. And you definitely need somebody who has love in her heart to take care of your kids, because children, you need patience, you need love to care for them. So now, if this person coming in does not have these characteristics, then I think it's not worth it. So you need to do this background check, find out how this person grew up. Was he taken care of? The way a person was raised has 70% to do with the way a person behaves with other people. So it's very important to do this family background check on them. To ask a lot of questions on what kind of job they did before they came to you, all the jobs they have done in their past. Make findings is very, very important. Ask about their family, ask about their health, ask about what they expect from you, so that there will be no silent friction. Ask very, very key questions. Ask anything that you know will be of great help in this journey. How much you are paying them? Is it in cash? Is it in kind? You know, it's very, 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 very important that all of these are clear. Another thing is, do not trust too fast. Yes, people will like, oh, they just answer a question randomly, they don't care. For you, this is a very personal situation. This is a very serious situation. It's very, very serious one. So you're taking it seriously, but you might be asking questions and someone will just throw answers at you and not really giving you the right thing. So do not trust immediately what they say. You have to be with them a little while to know that, okay, this is truly how this person is. This is how this person truly is. So do not give 100% trust. I don't even think it's ever going to be possible to give up to a 90% trust to anybody you do not know, or anybody that is not you. Okay, so but don't trust everything they say. What I did with Abigail was I gave her 3 months probation. So I'm like, okay, you're going to be with me from this month up to this month, and I'll pay you this amount. And then after the 3rd month, I will top it up if I still want you to stay. Do you understand? So that 3 months was at least a little time for me to get to know who she was, because the very first time I knew her was the first day she was stepping into my house to get the job. So I needed time. So we had to come to this agreement. I'm like, give me this time. Let me see how your work is. It's very, very necessary. So in this, you're not just going to be seeing how the person's work is, you also be trying to read the person's lifestyle. This leads me to another point where you find out about their lifestyle and their choices. Now, there's something else I do with Abigail. I watch African Magic sometimes with her, and then when it gets to parts like maybe somebody misbehaved, you see her like, why the person do like this now? Or she for no do like this, that kind of thing. So I use my side eye and I'm like, okay. And then you can really see the sincerity in her face that, oh, she feels bad. So even sometimes she watches movies and she's even crying. You're like, okay, this person has emotions. You need to look at all of those things. Human beings are different. Human beings come from different backgrounds. So please, you need to do a thorough check on this person. Both let your side eyes be moving. Let it be working. Even if you're looking here, let it be that you are kind of noticing what she's doing or what he's doing. Is very important. It's very, very important. These persons are holding your kids, they are holding your belongings, they are in charge of you, as far as I'm concerned. So it's very, very important you know them and you know the kind of things they can do, at least to some extent. Try to read their lifestyle and the kind of choices they make, and even the way they react. It's very, very important you listen to all of those things. Okay, so another thing is create a work schedule and rules. What they should do and what they should not, the do's and the don'ts. Please, it's very necessary. And then for the work schedule, in order not to have issues like, why did you not clean here? Oh, my house, I'm having a maid, but yet I cannot do, and yet my house is not clean. I'm having a maid, and yet I'm still seeing dust. In order to avoid that, it's necessary to just plan a schedule, a work schedule for them. It's easier, and it will also relieve you of stress. You don't assume like, okay, they are going to know that they should do this. No, sometimes even if they know, they still need somebody to tell them you should do this. Okay, so what I did is I actually wrote down a list of things that she would do for Monday. I'm like, okay, you are going to mop. On Tuesday, you're going to do this. On Wednesday, you make sure you put all of the chores together and fix them in those days. It will make it very easy. Sometimes you can just sleep and you know that this person knows what she's supposed to do. You clean the bathrooms on this day. Just make sure that every duty is fixed in, on all those days. It's very, very necessary, very, very important. Okay, so another point is that you teach and don't assume that they know. So you need to teach these persons. Most of the time when you're having a maid come to your house, they're always from a lower level than you. They come in maybe from a smaller home than your home. So you shouldn't think they know that they are supposed to clean, or things, little things like coming from outside. The first thing they should do is wash their hands before they touch your kids, or before they touch food, or before they touch anything. Some people do not know that. So it's necessary to just tell them, because they are different. Everybody was raised differently. Everybody has a different world they came from. So do not assume that these people they should know that they're supposed to do this, so that you don't give yourself headache. So it's better you just always tell them, and you should teach with patience, like your relative. Do you understand? So try to be free and try to also open up to them and tell them, okay, this is how you do this. Let them understand, let them know. Maybe if after a long time and you still see them lingering, then maybe you can now, like, you're not supposed to do this. You get? So, but at least make them know that this is how it is done, not the other way. This is how you will do it here, not the other way. It's necessary. Another thing you will need to put in huge consideration is read your child or your children's body language. Very, very, very important. You see, getting somebody, yes, relieves you of so much duties, but then it adds duties to you. That's paying attention. You need to pay attention. It's not easy. Trying to study a human is not easy. So, but you need to. You don't have a choice, because you need something else to be done while you're doing something else. So you have to completely finalize on, oh, I have this person that I can trust with my kids. I have this person I can trust in my house. So you should pay great attention. Take words like, Mommy, I don't want to stay at home alone with. Take them seriously. Or maybe words like, I want to follow you. Just just take all those little things and wonder, why is he not wanting to stay with you? Why does he not want you to do these things for him? You don't need to ask them. You can just reason it and work on it on your own and make this finding silently. So it's very important to pay attention. Listen to your children's body language. Just listen to them around these people. If they feel free around them, whether you are around, because the same way they are with you when you're around is the same way they will be when you are not around. Sure, you get. So just pay very great attention to the sentences they make about these persons. You need to really pay great attention. There should never be a time where you feel 100% sure of this person. There should never be. It doesn't matter how long they've been with you, but you should never be 100% relaxed with this person. No, don't ever feel that way. People change. So don't feel that way ever. Just do your responsibility, do what you can, but then let your mind be at home with your kids even when you're not there. The world is really wicked and raising kids are hard. So it's very, very important that you're not raising, and you have to be sure that you're not raising a child and then somebody else is trying to de-raise them. You need to be very, very important, careful, and you need to be alert as a mom, as a parent at any time. So thank you for watching. If this video was helpful to you, please click on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel for more parent tips, motherhood experience, lifestyle, child training, etc., etc. So see you in my next video.